Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again. Another reaction for you guys. Take out, of course, for checking out the newest episode of Superman and Lois. This is season 1, episode 10, and this title, "Oh Mother, Where Art Thou?" Now, interesting for sure, but there's more layers to this because Morgan Edge revealed he's not actually Morgan Edge at the end of the last episode. Now, the whole idea of Morgan Edge putting Kryptonian minds or something into these people's bodies that he's recruiting essentially and creating an army that John Henry Irons from his Earth saw already happen and saw Superman, of course, join them and start destroying everything. Killed, of course, his wife, Lois on that Earth, everything. So he was correct on that. It did not connect in me think, and many others going, maybe Morgan Edge is like... Apparently people were predicting he wasn't actually Morgan Edge, but I didn't hear that until after the reveal last week where he reveals he's apparently Superman's brother. Now people are like talking about the interpretation and the wording, like could he mean brother in the sense of he's another Kryptonian just like him? Because he says, when I landed on this planet at the same time as you. I believe that's what he said exactly. So I don't know, but it ended with them staring off, and of course Morgan Edge is floating, and people are predicting on who he is and who he is from the comics or whatever. So we'll see, because people were once again freaking the fuck out last night as this episode was airing. So I'm definitely excited to get into it because this show is crushing it. And I haven't even seen the newest episode, and people are saying they just continue to outdo themselves, and this episode once again is amazing. So I'm excited to get into it and see what they do here, because they continue to blow my mind with these big reveals, and I'm like, what? Like the whole John Henry Irons, I thought that was going to be the biggest reveal, and it is one of the biggest reveals on the show, but I think the reveal of Morgan Edge being an actual Kryptonian, not just somebody who was tested on, but it seems he's actually really Kryptonian, just like Clark. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so let's get into tonight, guys. I'm going to stop wasting time. I want to get into this shit and see what they show us. Here we go. Okay.
My mother married Jor-El, your father. Yes, I know. Years after, she'd been matched to my father. Years after I was born. I said, don't move!
Oh shit.
Deserves better than those who inhabit it. It's not your decision. Krypton will finally be resurrected. The Defense Council will reign.
My God. Dang. I don't need a teenager. She's leaving.
Morgan Edge is your brother?
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Things about Krypton no one could possibly know.
Why did he think that you'd join him?
Because he could bring my Kryptonian mother back. Our people.
Clark, before you go down the rabbit hole...
I understand your frustration, but restoring Krypton was never her intent. It's not the way Zeta wrote. The Eradicator is well beyond my understanding. It's your mother's invention. She developed this technology. I'm sorry, my son.
So what if the Edge from that planet was also that Superman's brother? What if he brought back their mom?
Maybe.
And he came from a Kryptonian family, and that's why he turned on humanity.
Yes.
On me. You all are so weak.
Oh my God. Oh. Kryptonite.
It has been so long since anything strange happened in this town. I thought we were done with this kind of stuff,
Nope.
and then this happens.
Nope. They're really setting up base. They're making it very known we're here. No hiding.
One more time. Where do I find this man?
I'm gonna torture even more. Uh-huh.
Not today.
My dad's a disaster, and all my mom's doing is getting...
This is actually different than before, so...
You're right. Look, these military guys showing up, they're from the DOD. It's a threat reduction agency.
Just telling her everything.
Keep their estate from aliens.
Lana's really beating herself up.
Well, she has every right to. Her husband's not even him anymore. Hello.
You're coming with us.
If you want to reverse this process, you're going to have to find whoever it is that invented this thing.
Who the hell's that?
He's here.
We need to find a volunteer fast.
I'll do it. I have to save Kyle, Lois. If there's a chance
Something's gonna go
that he's
wrong.
still alive,
Something's
I have
gonna
to do
happen,
it.
you know?
Sarah, okay, you keep acting like you're doing the right thing.
Hmm.
And then it keeps proving to be the exact opposite.
Oh shit.
You think your little toys can stop us?
Dad.
It's not your dad.
Dad?
Dad.
Daddy doesn't exist anymore. When I get out of here,
You're not.
I'm gonna kill you first.
Oh shit. You're first. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, right away.
Kyle,
It worked. Wow.
was never meant to be used as a way to supplant another race.
Hmm.
Kryptonians are peaceful people. At least the majority of us.
Majority.
I don't understand.
Jor-El and I shared a vision for a better world.
So he ultimately was the better choice.
And then your father and I, my biggest fear in letting you go was that you would be without a mother.
Hmm.
I had a mother here.
Yes. Yes.
Her name was Martha. She's the love of my life.
It's all I ever wanted for you.
This is sweet. But something bad's still gonna happen though. I don't know.
Someone to love.
What are we gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna get killed by her dad when he breaks out. So there's that.
I'll find them.
There's no need.
They have the eradicator.
Mother,
Go, my son. Be the hero I knew you would be.
Oh, that's so sweet.
When you first arrived, did they treat you like you were one of them?
Yeah.
I was hunted.
Jesus. Well, I mean, it makes sense. He killed those people, so. Yeah. Yeah.
Going to again.
What is it like being with my son?
Well,
Most of the time it's easy.
most. Yeah.
Sometimes it's very difficult. He's this world's first and greatest hero.
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to know that he's an even better man.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How many are there? Oh my god, that was a huge amount.
Your real heritage. Make a choice.
There are so many fucking Kryptonians. This is crazy. What are you doing? Okay. Holy shit. They're fine? Wait, they were up in the air though. Dang. And he's passed out. Of course, she wasn't there at all. I got to protect her, I guess. There you have it, guys. The newest episode of Superman and Lois. This was a big episode. Like, wow, okay. I didn't expect the episode to kind of end this certain arc, you know, that Morgan Edge, and I pulled up the name here because he said his name, but, you know, we all think of him as Morgan Edge still. Talro, is that how you pronounce that? I think that's how he pronounced it when he revealed himself. But his plan, he had so many, like, I think there was more Kryptonians that were, like, popping up and flying towards Superman than were actually, you know, revealed to be a part of the heat vision thing to blast the Eradicator. Okay, so a lot of Kryptonians he had turned or whatever, and the doctor, they found the doctor who was helping Edge or whatever, or Talro, sorry, and he's like, yeah, I'll help you, whatever. It's like, yeah, I guess my allegiance to freaking, to this Kryptonian, Talro, it's fine, right? It's fine. But this was really intense. Clark is now passed out. He has the Eradicator, but he's passed out right in front of the Fortress of Solitude. And apparently Talro has his own Fortress of Solitude or something, as he's walking towards this giant rock, or like this, I don't know. He's walking towards something, so I'm guessing it's his own version of a Fortress of Solitude. I like how the episode opened, and I'm glad they got right to it right away, pretty much in terms of establishing and explaining who exactly this guy is. You know, because when you end the last episode with brother, like, what? So he explains that he was actually the first, Kryptonian to land on Earth, and he was actually not a baby. He was a little kid. 7, 8, 9, right around there, I would say. And he was shot at. He wasn't welcome with open arms. he heat visioned this couple because the guy fired at him, and then he's being chased, and then they kept him prisoner. I guess that's some sort of way to stop him from using his heat vision until he escaped. I'm not really sure on that, but he was experimented on, essentially trying to figure out what's going on, and man, just like he just got right to the point, and it's like, so is he really Cal's half brother? Is he really Kal-El's half brother? Or in that sense, half brother. God, it's too early in the fucking morning. I apologize, but is he really his brother? And he explains, well, we have the same mom, so half brother, but still we are related. Before your mother, of course, married Jarrell, she married my dad, and then had me, and then she left. And then they explained, because there was that crystal that was a part of Clark's ship, and why wasn't yours there, Mom? Because Lana becomes Clark's mother, because that's something that, you know, Edge, Tal-Rho, offered. It's like, look, we can bring all these Kryptonians and our mother. We can bring her back. It's like, see, that's... And then I like how Jonathan in the episode, he's like, look, he offered him so much, his people back and his mother. You know, that can mess with anyone, and it really could. But Lois is like, you know, we're his family. We're actually his family. No matter what happens, we are there for him. We're his family. So it's a strong offer. And they end up actually bringing her back. It wasn't Edge at all. Or, sorry, Tal-Rho. I keep saying Edge, but you get my point. It's the same person. But they actually brought her back, and Lana, of course, accepts. I thought that Clark was going to tell her who he was before she took on the role of his mother. I was waiting for another twist on it, because this show is really good with twist and throwing things at you that you're not expecting. But thankfully that didn't happen. She stayed in terms of the mom. There wasn't no twist or whatever in terms of like, oh, it's not actually the mom. Like, she knows too much information to not be his mother. So that was really good that he could have that conversation, because I mean, he's able to go to the Fortress of Solitude and have a conversation with his family there in terms of his father, but not his mom. So that was a way for him to kind of say that everything's fine, and, you know, I'm trying to be successful, and I'm trying to succeed where you wanted me to be, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So that was good. But so we got rid of all these people, heat vision at the Eradicator, and they're all fine. They wake up on the ground. They're up in the air. How come when they fell, they didn't hurt themselves? Or I have no clue. Now, I get it within the episode where Sarah once again believes that Kyle, who I always, for up to this point, who I felt like he was just a character that we really didn't need in the show because he really didn't do anything. Now he has a purpose, because he was actually, he forced himself to become a Kryptonian because he felt like his wife was lying to him about the program and everything. So he went to Morgan Edge, Tal-Rho himself. So he has a little bit of relevance, but the fact that Sarah believes, oh, my father once again is drinking, and that's why, you know, he wasn't around, or something's wrong with him, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's not the same thing. I like how he was pretending to be Kyle, and then as soon as Lois shows up, he turns immediately. He's like, I want to kill you all. And then, of course, he makes that threat to Jonathan. I'm going to kill you first when I get out of here. I'm like, you're not going to get out of here. I mean, you might, but I don't think you will. And he didn't. So I wonder what the plan is next, because the plan, weren't successful. He wasn't successful. He even told all of them, stop! And they didn't listen. No listen. And I thought you controlled them, Tal-Rho. I thought you controlled them. Apparently not, because they weren't listening to you. So, I don't know. But I really enjoyed how this was a very big episode in terms of scope and in terms of, like, I thought there'd be more build up to this moment. Like, there'd be, like, you know, some more lead into this happening. So there has to be something bigger at play here. There has to be. I don't know, but Kal-El's out of commission for right now. Clark, Superman, whatever name we want to use for him. And he's right. I don't know. I'm curious what's going to happen because he sacrificed that point to where he's going to be out of commission for some time. So anything bad could happen, and he's not there to be able to help, you know, potentially. So I don't know. I saw the actor who plays John Henry Irons in this, The Stranger. He was credited in this episode, and I'm guessing he just gets credits for all episodes because I saw him pop up, and I'm like, oh, is he going to return in this episode? So I saw his name in the opening credits, and I think that's due to the fact that they have people's names in the credits, even though they don't appear, because I think they're series regulars, so they get their names in the credits, regardless if they appear or not. But I thought, like, oh, is he going to pop up? But then I was like, oh, crap, is that spoiling something? But actually, no, because he wasn't in it at all, so... But yeah, so I'm curious where we go from here, because I thought this was going to be the end of the season in terms of these Kryptonians that, you know, Tal Rho was creating. Wrong. Apparently not. It's actually something else, I guess, because he can't rebuild another army. I guess he could, but we've already seen that, so we got to do something different, right? So they must have a plan. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. I really enjoyed this episode. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this episode. Whatever thoughts you have, let me know in the comment section below, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.